Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. All right, I have been guided to do an ancestor message. So let's see what comes out, okay? And this is a really heavy deck. It's kind of hard to shuffle too, so bear with me. Okay, ancestor messages for Pisces, please. Okay, let's start here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of crystals. So, ooh. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me show you what this. Okay, what I'm picking up. All right. Okay, it's a lot of energy. Give me 1 second. Slowly, please. There's a lot of messages coming through. All right, 8 of Wands. Okay, yeah, very clear. Lots of messages. Okay, what these messages have to do are, okay. So oftentimes, we think about when someone passes away that they're free. Whatever energy, whatever suffering that they dealt with in the physical form, as human beings, we think, okay, when someone dies, that means they're free of that pain. Okay, what's showing here is that's not true. That there are some ancestors that still have pain that carried over, okay? And it makes sense. The past lives that we go through, the generational tendencies, it shows that energy follows us through lifetimes, okay? It goes through our bloodline. So this is what it's showing. I'm going to go through this very slowly and steadily, okay? So the Page of Swords is an energy that's observant. It watches. So ancestors watch us. They see what we do, 333. We're never alone, even if we are physically alone. There's a lot of energy around just watching us, okay? So what your ancestors are showing you is they're watching different struggles. 5 of Swords, so this is mental struggles. You know, where we can go in our mind that hurt us, that cause conflicts in our life. And what they're wanting, you to do is pay attention to what those reoccurring thoughts are. Because those are also the same thoughts that they needed to deal with, that they tried to deal with in order to really be free of it, okay? It takes a long time. Unfortunately, it's not hey, we had a moon cycle and we're fine now. No, there's an unraveling of this energy that takes time. Imagine, I'll show you. These are my scraps from sewing. Anyway, see this? This knot of thread? These are all just little residual pieces of thread I cut. Imagine untangling all this. It would take time. It would take patience. That is the same thing with energy. Any conflict that is in your ancestral line, it takes time to undo it. It takes patience. It takes special individuals born into a family line that can do that. That is you, Pisces. So everyone's like, okay, Pisces, you can do this. Pay attention. They're like watching you, like, okay, ask for our help. We'll show you, we'll guide you on how to, untangle all of this pain. It takes patience, it takes time, it can take generations. All right, so we're starting out with the King of Wands. So fire sign energy, ancestor, masculine energy. Okay, someone who, I mean, if you look at this individual here, they're very attractive. Could have been a man about town, And that's okay, right? We're all born into that at some time. We have these incarnations where we're the most beautiful, attractive, hot, desired person. And that comes with its own challenges, okay? There's thoughts about pretty privilege. Oh, you're so lucky. Actually, it can be really challenging. So this King of Wands, they had that step, pep in their step, that swag, as you call it, strength card. This is Leo energy, so fire sign energy, very strong, very powerful. Everyone always loved them. They were always joyful. People wanted to be around them. No matter what happened, they always had that twinkle in their eye. 717. All right. We also have an Empress here. So mother energy, divine counterpart energy. All right, so what I'm going to do... Okay. We'll just go through each of these people and then we'll see what they have to say. Okay? Empress energy, mother energy, grandmother energy, wise, abundant. Nine of Wands, been through a lot, guarded, careful. Might be the kind that was like, well, be careful. And they're not just saying that to say it. It's because they have experience. Page of Crystals, that they had to learn tough lessons from. So even if it may have seemed critical at the time for you, with all of their, wagging their finger, saying, oh, don't do that, there's a reason why, okay? And it's probably something they kept to themselves. And it might have been perceived as just very strict, but it's because they knew what, Yeah, you're not going to go stay the night at your friend's house. But Mom, why? It's because probably she stayed the night at a friend's house and something happened to her. Wow, did you hear how my voice was constricting? That she never told anyone about. Okay. And we also have a King of Pentacles energy. Earth sign energy. Very concerned about their money. Is looking at this Empress. Was the provider. They shared the same heart space. Maybe just a workaholic. But they did it all for the person that they loved. They probably were not very, demonstrative or emotive in words, but they provided money. That's how they showed love. Okay. Seven of Crystals, big investor, just slow, steady, you know, could even have been like in agriculture, you know, where you have to plant things and see the rewards, or, you know, harvest something, or even like in the stock market, you know, stockbroker type of person, commodities trader, you know, something that just understood the markets of the world. Okay. And then we also have a Queen of Crystals and an Eight of Crystals. So, you know, another practical individual, that practical mother who made the house a home, but maybe not necessarily that nurturing, because a crystal is hard, you know, like even this, it's a rose quartz, but it's hard. It's pretty, but to touch it, you know, it's not like it's a bunny, something soft, you know, that you want to pet. You might not have had very much affection from them. So let's see what each one of these, oh wait, hold on. And then we got these here, these little piles here. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Crystals. So this is something that, you know, you've been dealing with. It's just like, leaving behind things that just aren't working out. 1141. Okay, so that's probably some of the advice that they're giving you, is to, like, if it's not fulfilling you emotionally, leave it. You know, because they've been in those situations where they've put in work, they've put in time, and they've seen what happens. So, you know, they're looking in on your circumstance and they're like, Pisces, you know what? Sometimes just walk away from the money, because it's not worth the emotional pain. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah, wow. Starseed and the Emperor. This is beautiful. You know, this is you. You know, they're bringing in someone who is very, you know, look, that's a lion there. The Emperor is Aries energy, which is also a fire sign. Dominant kind of energy, but knowing that you can count on that person. Probably because in the past, people lied. People said, oh yeah, you can count on me. And guess what? You couldn't. Yeah, everything that came out of their mouth was a Seven of Swords. Half-truths. Maybe not even half. Maybe like an eighth truth. You know, so you just kind of were disappointed. But not this next person. Okay? So let's see what each of these ancestors have to say about this Emperor. So I'm going to pull these energies out. You know what? I'm also going to keep the Page, because that can be a young energy, you know, child, younger person. So let me see. Yeah. Oh, we also have the Page of Swords. So we'll keep that one out too. Because pages are also, yeah, Ace of Wands, definitely saying yes, do that. You know, a young air sign energy, you know, could be a friend that you lost at a young age. And then Page of Crystals is earth sign energy, young. And then we have the King of Wands, the Empress, King of Crystals, Queen of Crystals. So let's see what each of these ancestors have to say. All right, so let me use, let's start here. Let me use this deck to start. All right. So Page of Swords, super curious, you know, happy to be living life, always asking questions. Air sign energy, All right, so this is what they have to say. Oh, wow. King of Wands, Ace of Cups. So they're showing, yeah, remember the Emperor, fire sign energy. So there's this new love here. This King of Wands energy. It's come in. Two of Pentacles. You have to make a decision. All right, what does the Page of Crystals say? So they're like, hey, look out for new love. Look out for a King of Wands. Pay attention. Look up from your phone. Go sit in a coffee shop and don't look at your phone. Just look at people. People watch. See who catches your eye. All right, Page of Crystals. What do you say? Two of Wands. Oh, so Page of Crystals, earth sign energy, right? But young, student, likes to study, learn, bookworm kind of person, quiet, glasses, you know, curls up on the little nook in the fireplace to read books. Okay? So they're wanting you to focus on your happiness with the Two of Wands and the Sun. Always choose your happiness. Because there's a lot of options that are being sent to you. Seven of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Lots of confusing things. You know, it's that over-analysis paralysis. So this Page of Crystals is saying, hey, choose what makes you happy. Choose what makes you feel, you know, steady, abundant. But not in like a stuck way. It's not choosing what you think you should choose based on society. It's what really makes you feel like you can spread your wings. You know, go on that trip. Explore someplace new. You know, it's very close to the earth, you know, traveling. They're like, take that trip. If you've been waiting, take it. You have the resources to do it. Do it. Okay? You'll never regret it. You'll never think about the money spent because you'll be happy with what you discover about yourself, about that experience. It's once in a lifetime, and it'll be a wonderful memory, you know, in your later life. And you'll be so glad that you did it. So take that trip, Pisces. All right, King of Wands. What do you have to say to our Pisces? Eight of Wands. Yep. Communicating quickly. The Tower. There's something going to come in that's going to change your life. Okay? You don't see it coming with the Four of Cups, but it has to do with a new home, a new family environment. With the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, that's beautiful energy. So, you know, you're not going to see this. It's probably going to almost come out of nowhere. But, you know, be ready for it. Because I feel like this King of Wands is putting this together for you. Remember, we had the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands over here. So it's like, yep, this is going to be a good situation for you. So pay attention. What is what's that about? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Wow. So this has to do with all of that hard work you've done. You now get to reap the rewards. The Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, wow. Four of Wands. This is happiness. Okay, now Empress. What do you have to say to our Pisces? New deck. Yeah. All right, Empress. What do you have to say to our Pisces, please? Lovers. Page of Wands. Love, harmony, a choice, union, values, alignment, partnership, the strength of two, relationships, passion. And then the Page of Wands, inspiration, naive, discovery, limitless potential, enthusiastic, excitement, freedom. And this could also be a child. You know, if you want to have children, fire sign children, could be pets too. All right. So, you know, you're connecting in with, a love partner that's, you know, they're going to inspire you. You will inspire them. You know, there's pyramids in the back. You'll travel together. You'll explore. This love is going to teach you, or teach both of you, about what real freedom is. It's being able to be ourselves and know that someone out there loves us even when we're a little messy or a lot messy, that they're there. So this is a beautiful situation, a beautiful relationship, you know, with this fire sign. All right, King of Crystals, what do you have to say? I feel something about make sure they have their money together. Don't be with the loser. King of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. So they want you to be with someone that will look after you financially. Okay? Someone you can depend on. Someone that you can grow old with. You know, so they're watching. They're making sure that this King of Wands has it together. And if they don't, it's not going to work. But I really feel that, you know, you're transforming this King of Wands. Whatever pain that they went through, whatever manipulation, whatever it was, you're breaking that chain. You're breaking that cord. And, you know, they're healing from their own past. So, you know, take time. They're going to show you that they love you. They may not say things, but they'll want to do things for you or with you. Take you out to nice meals, trips, things like that. You might not hear I love you that often, or you might get a card that's blank, right? Or with their name. But the card comes with flowers, or comes with a gift, or comes with something that they spent money on. So that's how they're showing love. So don't be put off if they're not as emotive or, you know, forthcoming with their speech. They're going to show it by what they do with their money, with their resources. All right, and then we have this Queen of Crystals. What does she have to say? So since we have the King and Queen of Crystals, this is probably, you know, they were together. Even though they're not looking at each other, but they're together. Or they were together. So yeah, look. We have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, love is wonderful, but also maintain your own independence. That's what she's saying. You know, she had to have her own life because King of Pentacles was working all the time. So she had to find other ways to fulfill her. You know, so just know that. Do those things for yourself. Even if you're like, oh, I wish they would do whatever with me. Still book it. Still buy those tickets or go, you know. And if they can join you, they will. If not, you go on your own or bring a friend. They'll provide the money. Okay? So enjoy your life. Don't wait on anyone, especially if, you know, work is a factor for this other person. Don't hold your life back. Still do what you need to do. We also have a King of Cups at the bottom. Oh, Temperance. So yeah, angels are all around you, guiding you, protecting you, wanting you to be happy. Pay attention to how you feel emotionally. Because money can be a trap. You can think you're happy, but you're really empty and lonely. So focus on emotion, doing those things that make you feel good. And oftentimes, where real happiness comes from, it's not anything you pay to do. You know, for me, I was on my floor or at this table sewing. I wasn't spending money. I was just doing something that I love. So remember that, because with wealth, that's what I feel like is coming to you through this fire sign. King of Pentacles energy, King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy. There's going to be a lot of wealth, a lot of excess. But again, that can be lonely because it's just click, click. Oh, yeah, I'm buying stuff, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it about the money. You will always be looked after because, you know, your King of Crystals, you know, whether it was a grandparent or parent, is making sure that you are taken care of. So that's not going to be the issue. It's the emotional side that you need to look after. And, you know, with the King of Cups, this is a lot of emotion that's hidden. Remember, they show their love by spending money. They may never tell you. They might tell their friends all day long how much they love you. But you're like, really? I haven't heard that. But remember, it's there. They're showing it through these other ways. So definitely remember that. It's hidden, more hidden. And you can ask, hey, I know you don't say so much, but how do you show it? What's your love language? That way you know it. And their love language is money and gifts and things like that. Handling things, taking care of things. So remember that, because if you don't, you might suffer. You know, because as Pisces, we need to feel some feelings, right? There's no other way. So yeah, Queen of Swords and the Hanged One. So enlightenment, just cutting through things. And a practical person like a King of Wands, King of Pentacles, where they just move quickly, they want you to be direct. Be like, hey, do you love me? Yes. Are you showing me? Okay, let's go do something together. Let's go spend time together. Yeah, there you are, Pisces. So, you know, it's communicating in a loving way to make sure your needs are met. And you can do it and make it funny. Pretend you're in a sitcom or your life's a romantic comedy. You know, don't take it so seriously. And this person will love that and does love that about you. So when things start to feel a little bit tense, just remember that, I'm living in a sitcom. I have a romantic comedy kind of life, and create that. It does take energy. You do have to create it. Remember, you know, if you start to get a little bit serious, it makes life hard. You know, sometimes we have to take things seriously, but most of the time we take things too seriously. Just go out and have fun. That's why you're here. Yeah, you're making a lot of progress. Oh, you're healing. You're getting everything you want, wish fulfilled. So, you know, keep manifesting, knowing that you're protected. And you will be through the future. You know, pay attention to your intuition. Study, you know, your moon cycles to know when, you know, things might be a little bit challenging. And tell your partner about it so you both know, hey, I might be kind of moody. Maybe spoil me a little bit. Spend some time with me around this time. Just so it's built in. And they'll appreciate that. I mean, get a shared calendar and put stuff in there. You know, get their credit card and be like, hey, I'm just going to book some stuff. They'll love that. And they'll show up for it. All right, Pisces? So your ancestors, they're sweet and they're looking out for you. So they're sending you or have sent you this King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups kind of energy, to be your partner in life. And it's not going to be perfect, but you'll have each other to get through things. So enjoy it as much as you can, because this journey is so short. This vacation on planet Earth is so short. So relish it every second. All right. I love you, Pisces. We'll see you soon.